We are proud midday for Tuesday, December 8th. I'm Courtney Williams. Well, of course, we got to get things started with a check of weather, so let's check in with Ashley.
Good Tuesday morning, friends. If you are headed out for lunch this morning, maybe an early lunch, be sure to grab the sweaters because temperatures are going to be quite cool. We're talking 58 degrees right around 11 o'clock when the kiddos come home from school, or maybe you're heading out for some holiday shopping or any errands. 65, nice and sunny, low humidity. And then for your evening commute, going to be quiet. 59 degrees, and our sunset is around 5:04 this evening. As for the late night, temperatures will be in the 50s. Overnight temperatures will fall back down into the 30s for a good portion of the area, but upper 30s. Clear and chilly, so some spots may wake up to the lower 40s as well. 37 for Greensburg, 37 for Clinton, right around 43 degrees when we're waking up in Pierre Park tomorrow morning. And then here in the capital city around 39. We do have some big changes ahead, including rain chances. You can find the latest on brproud.com and check in with Jesse Gunkel tonight.
All right, Ashley, thank you for that update. So now we're going to get into the quote of the day. Every day we'll give you a quote from a famous Louisianian, and you'll have to guess who that is. So today's quote is that if I have accomplished anything in life, it is because I have been willing to work hard. So who said that quote? Well, we'll give that to you at the end of the show. So now we're going to check in with Harrison Golden. He's going to give us an update on what he's working on today. So Harrison, what you got for us?
Courtney, yes. So what we're talking about today is COVID-19 relief at this point. So basically what we're looking at is on Capitol Hill, they're having these discussions similar to what we heard last time around, talk about unemployment relief. Obviously that went so far for a few good period of months here, but really, again, like we said, nobody foresaw this pandemic lasting as long as it has, and so here we are back in that conversation. So on Capitol Hill, members of the House and Senate are considering how to bring money back to people, in our case, back to Louisiana, in order to help the unemployment situation, businesses struggling, not as many people, of course, spending money or much less going out. And if they do spend money, it's in their own homes. So I just want to kind of give a little bit of a bullet point here with what to expect in these negotiations here. So right now the conversation is about $300 per week in additional unemployment aid for people who, of course, are jobless, many of them here in Louisiana, like so many other states. And then also just the conversation here about stimulus checks. That's been a big question as far as what to expect this time around. You may recall we got $1,200 checks last time around, but really what we're seeing is not so much that conversation at this point. So we'll see. That money will ultimately go in some other forms. But, I think we should have a chance to have our say on what we would want from federal relief. This is still a work in progress on Capitol Hill. So you'll have to excuse my handwriting here, but this is our ask. Let's see if I can make sure everyone can see this, I hope. Well, it kind of got some words in the background, so I'm just going to read it to you. So what kind of relief would you like from Congress? What kind of relief would you like from Congress when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic, be it unemployment, business aid? What do you want from our lawmakers? You can tweet me at Harrison Golden. That is, again, excuse, I'm using scratch paper from some of my notes here, but at HARRISONGOLDEN, which, of course, spells my name, Harrison Golden. So, let me know what you think, and we'll obviously, if we do have some people with their own thoughts and ideas of what to expect here on Capitol Hill, feel free to reach out, and we could be featured on one of our newscasts later today. Courtney?
All right, thanks Harrison for that update. Well, also our local headlines will also continue later on today with Dion Guillory. He will be giving us an update on the long-awaited COVID-19 vaccine. He'll also provide information on when that vaccine is expected. And our Jonah Gilmore will discuss the governor in Washington, D.C. at the vaccine summit. He'll tell us what was discussed and how it will impact us all. You can get information on all these stories and more at beourproud.com. So now let's take a look at what's going on your block. Our Lady of the Lake Hospital actually opened up their new NICU here this morning. The nearly 7,000 square foot facility will have 10 beds and 11 beds, with one room having 2 beds for siblings. All 10 rooms will be single rooms as well. Parents will also be able to stay with their baby in the room that also has a full-size bed. It's a level 3 surgical center, and it will provide care to newborns and infants that have surgical needs or any complicated medical condition. Breck held its official groundbreaking today for Greenwood Community Park and the Breck Zoo, as phase 1 of a long-awaited project will begin soon. The $40 million project is to bring upgrades such as the park getting a upgrade with a full golf course redesign and expansion, while adding more play areas and also a zip line. The zoo is said to have a new entrance, more animal exhibits, and a feeding platform. Crews will also build new stormwater and sewer system, and phase 1 construction is expected to last between 18 months and 2 years. So in the spirit of the holidays, Santa is on patrol in West Feliciana and has changed this year due to the pandemic. So here's the new plan. Digital entries are now being taken where children up to 10 years old living in West Feliciana can put their name in a hat for some raffle-style drawings for toys and bicycles. Parents may fill out the form for their children, but have to fill out one form per child. And entries are open now until Wednesday, December 16th at noon. And also, you can, if you're looking to contact Santa and tell him what you want this Christmas, there's a special mailbox in Ascension Parish where you can drop off those letters, and word on the street is Santa will write you back. If you have a little one in your life and you want to drop off a special message, you can head to 1732 Preparo Road in Gonzales, and you'll see a big red mailbox with a stop sign on top. Be sure to leave a return address so Santa knows where to send that letter, and drop-offs in on December 22nd. So now we're going to get into something called Did You See This? It's actually one of our new segments where we go into any viral videos and anything in celebrity news. So today's installment, we're actually going to talk about AP's list of the most memorable moments of 2020. So this year has definitely had a lot of memorable moments, and one was just more than a moment. For nearly 8 minutes, Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin knelt on the neck of George Floyd, ignoring pleas for air until his life slipped away. The images led to worldwide protests, for the first time engaging many people who considered the issue of police misconduct mostly abstract. Let me finish, Democrat Joe Biden said, trying to answer a question early in his first debate with Republican President Donald Trump. Trump's tactic of constantly interrupting his opponent made the debate a hot topic of discussion for the 73 million people who were watching, and polls showed it later backfired. Jada Pinkett Smith was ready to address social media speculation about her former ties to musician August Alsina, and Will Smith was listening. So were viewers of Pinkett Smith's Facebook Watch series Red Table Talk, becoming witness to an intimate exchange at a time of social and emotional distancing. The actors were civil toward each other about what occurred during a marital separation, but Will Smith couldn't resist revising his wife's description, an entanglement of relationship, he said. And today, brownie lovers across the nation can enjoy one of their favorite sweet treats because today is National Brownie Day. The earliest recipes for brownies we are all familiar with today are found published in regional cookbooks and newspapers around the early 1900s. And to observe today's sweet holiday, you can pour a glass of milk and maybe add a scoop of ice cream, and you can share your recipes and celebrations by using hashtag National Brownie Day on social media. So now for the answer to today's quote, if we want to go back to that, is if I have accomplished anything in life, it is because I have been willing to work hard. So that quote actually came from Madam C.J. Walker, who's a hair care entrepreneur, and she's actually from Delta, Louisiana. So again, fun fact, if you didn't know about Madam C.J. Walker, she is indeed from Louisiana. So that pretty much wraps up today's edition of Be Our Proud Midday. Of course, you can find all the latest headlines on NBC Local 33 at 5, 6, and 10, as well as Fox 44 at 5:30 and 9. Hope you enjoyed today's edition, and of course, we'll see you on tomorrow.